People often fear the emptiness of space, the idea of drifting endlessly into the unknown. But strangely, looking downward into the deep ocean can feel even more terrifying. Because unlike space, this darkness exists right here on Earth. Beneath the surface of our oceans, there are places so deep, cold, and pressurized that humans can only reach them inside specially engineered submersibles. Sunlight completely disappears, pressure becomes strong enough to crush steel, and the ocean slowly turns into a world that feels almost alien. Hello everyone, Mayambo Kurumjari. Welcome to EePao Curiosity. Today we are descending into one of the most mysterious places on Earth, the deep ocean. From above, the ocean looks calm and familiar, but the deeper we go, the stranger it becomes. The first layer of the ocean still feels like the world we know. Sunlight passes through the water, allowing plants and marine life to survive. But sunlight cannot travel forever underwater. As we descend deeper, colors slowly begin to disappear. This happens because water absorbs different wavelengths of light differently. Longer wavelengths like red are absorbed first, which is why red light usually disappears within the first 10 to 15 meters underwater. As we go deeper, orange and yellow also fade away, until eventually almost everything turns blue and dark. From the surface down to around 200 meters lies the part of the ocean where enough sunlight exists to support most marine life and photosynthesis. But below that 200 meters, sunlight becomes extremely faint. This region is often called the twilight zone, stretching from roughly 200 meters to 1000 meters deep. The ocean slowly turns darker, colder, and far less familiar. And beyond around 1000 meters, sunlight disappears completely. No natural light at all, no sense of direction, only darkness, crushing pressure, cold water, and an ocean that no longer feels like Earth. At these depths, a human being would see absolutely nothing without artificial light. The ocean becomes a place where human vision simply stops working. Even modern submarines usually operate only a few hundred meters below the surface. Beyond that, the surface of the deep ocean becomes increasingly dangerous. As you descend deeper underwater, the weight of all the water above keeps increasing rapidly. Just a few thousand meters below the surface, the pressure becomes powerful enough to crush ordinary submarines instantly. That is why deep-sea submersibles requires extremely strong pressure hulls made from thick titanium or specially engineered materials. Even a tiny structural failure at such depths can lead to catastrophic implosions within milliseconds. And yet, humans still continued going deeper. Eventually, we reached the deepest known place on Earth, the Mariana Trench, located in the western Pacific Ocean. Its deepest point, known as Challenger Deep, reaches nearly 11 kilometers below sea level. To understand how deep that is, imagine placing Mount Everest upside down inside a trench. Even then, water would still remain above it. That depth is so extreme that only a very small number of humans have ever reached the bottom. And what makes the deep ocean so unsettling is not just its depth, but how unknown it still is. In fact, scientists have mapped the surface of the planet Mars in greater detail than parts of our own ocean floor. Even today, large regions beneath Earth's ocean remain unexplored, and perhaps that is why the deep sea feels so frightening to many people. Not because we know what is down there, but because we don't. The deeper we descend, the more the ocean stops feeling like part of our world and starts feeling like another planet hidden beneath us. And somewhere below all that darkness and pressure, the seafloor continues silently stretching across a world humans still barely understand. If this fascinated you, stay curious. Thank you for watching EePao Curiosity.